The White House is suspending CNN chief White House correspondent Jim Acosta's press pass until further notice. The word came down hours after Acosta asked the president questions at the news conference this afternoon. Jim joins us now. So take us through what's going on.
Yeah, I went back to the White House actually to do a live shot for your program just before 8 o'clock. And when I arrived at the gate, the Secret Service came out and informed me that my press credentials were being, I guess, revoked temporarily, suspended. And the Secret Service officer came over to me and asked me to hand over my credential. And I did. And I told him, I said, listen, I know you're a professional. You're just doing your job. And thanks for your service. And handed him a credential I've had for 5 years.
I want to read a reaction from a few of your colleagues covering the White House. Jeff Mason from Reuters just tweeted, "I was seated next to Acosta at today's press conference and did not witness him placing his hands," those in quotes, "on the young intern, as the White House alleges. He Baker from the New York Times tweeted, "False predicate to punish a reporter. This is what the president wants. If he really thought Acosta was unfair, then why did he call on him? Because he wants the confrontation." And Maggie Haberman tweeting, Acosta, who the White House is alleging, quote, placed his hands on the young intern, said, quote, "Pardon me, ma'am," as he tried to ask his question. I also want to read a statement that CNN's just released. The statement reads, "The White House announced tonight that it has revoked the press pass of CNN chief White House correspondent Jim Acosta. It was done in retaliation for his challenging questions at today's press conference. In an explanation, Press Secretary Sarah Sanders lied. She provided fraudulent accusations and cited an incident that never happened. This unprecedented decision is a threat to our democracy, and the country deserves better. Jim Acosta has our full support." Anything else you want to add?
Well, I was just trying to ask a question of the president at this press conference, and it was obviously a question they didn't like. It was about his racist ad on the caravan that they were running before the midterms. He and I were going back and forth there, and as you can see in this video, this intern came up to me. They're describing her as an intern. I don't really know who she is, and attempted to take the microphone away from me. All I can say at that point is that I was trying to hang on to the microphone so I could continue to ask the president questions. Obviously, I didn't put my hands on her or touch her, as they're alleging. And it's just unfortunate that the White House is saying this. We all try to be professionals over there, and I